Hey guys, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Good morning. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. How are you doing? How's your week going so far? Hope you had a great day yesterday. I got a lot done. We have the kits, we have the February kits all ready to go out. I wasn't sure if I'd get any mailed yesterday. I had a lot of you guys order. So they are all ready to go. They're in the boxes and everything ready to go out the door. So I'm so excited. So many of you loved it and wanted it. So yay! We'll be doing some more of those pieces that go in it. We'll wait a day or so and do more. So you have videos for everything. Maybe, let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday. Okay. I was thinking Saturday. No, we won't wait that long. Some of you will get your kit really quickly because you're right here. Sorry, got something on my eyeball. Anyways, we're going to do a St. Patrick's Day block. A bunch of you grabbed this transfer from my transfer sale, and I do have some left over. I didn't count. I'll do a count. I haven't posted this for sale yet, so I'll do a count and see how many do I have left. And I do have to look and see. I have a few people who haven't paid yet. So if that's in your order and you haven't paid yet, you need to pay. Or I'll pull them from the orders because the orders are supposed to be paid within 48 hours, the invoices, unless you had made special arrangements with me. And those people that made the special arrangement have already paid. So I think that there's just a few people that just may have changed their mind. I don't know. Just a few. Anyways, I'll check that out. I'll see what's left. I actually print out everybody's list so I can see. I don't want to take it from anybody if you haven't paid and you intend to pay, we're going to make this cube. I have some cute little cutouts to go on it. So I have a little truck with shamrocks in the back. I have a little Nomi. And then I thought this would be cute. I made a little frame with our with shamrocks. I actually created that, merged that all together. So that's going to go on the top. And then you're going to help me decide which 3 we're going to do. And I did start to paint my block last night. I was super tired. I gave in to sleep. Not really intentionally, but I fell asleep. So we need to paint the other sides. So I'll show you how I do this. The easy way to do this with the blue painter's tape. It's not always perfect, but it's better than nothing. And then, so we'll chalk some patterns on here. There's 12 to choose from. So you can help me decide which ones can go on here. Like on the top, we'll figure out which would be the best to go on there. And then on the sides, maybe we might even do more than one on the side, like repeat something. And then we have to paint all those guys. So we have a lot to do today. Anyways, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. I am so happy you're here. And if you don't mind sprinkling, which is SHARE, that would be amazing. I just want to spread the word of crafting to as many people as I can because it is my passion. It is what gets me through the darkest days of my life. My lives. Yeah, I've lived more than once. My life. So whenever when I have been at my deepest, darkest, worst mental state, the thing that really helps me is to throw myself into a project. Just the creative process helps raise the endorphins in your brain. You start to become happy because you're creating and you're like, wow, I made that. This is so cute. How can you not be happy when you create? So if I encourage you, if you're struggling with things in your life that are bringing you down, find a project, find something that you love to do or that you used to like to do. Maybe it's crochet, maybe it's sewing a blanket, maybe it's needlepoint. There's so many different craft projects. It doesn't have to be painting or chalking. It can be anything in the entire world that makes you happy. Just choose to do something like that to help bring your mood up. So all right, so if you're watching, just say hi so I know you're watching. Tell me how your weather is. It's not really sunny yet out there, but the sun is coming up. So I know, but I got a trailer blocking my view now. I can't see my sunrise anymore. I need like a little mirror there so I can see my sunrise. Anyways, it's supposed to be a beautiful day, but then rain is coming. Rain is coming soon. How about you guys? Any rain in your forecast? Let me just see what we're looking at. Oh, I already have Jamaica on here. I've been looking at Jamaica's weather because it's less than a month that I go to Jamaica. And I am going. I'm being encouraged by my husband to not cancel my trip, even though, I really wanted to cancel because I just can't imagine leaving and the PTSD of it happening again. I'm going with a friend that will be able to help me. I trust her 1,000% with my life and my mental health. So she'll be able to help me through anything that is necessary. She was a principal. She can help me through anything. So, all right. So no rain today. And then we have rain Thursday and Friday. And then we have sunshine Saturday, Sunday. Yay for that on the weekend. And then we have rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Time to build an ark, guys. Yeah. So I'm kind of thinking next weekend, I'm going to go up to my cabin and just get away, bring all my projects that I need to complete. Because I have a lot, guys. I have so many projects to finish up for my craft show. And I get distracted by things here. And I just need to do that. And there is a chance that, we are still holding out hope that Chloe will be found, but we also know poor Miss Marley, she's going through so much. So she's never been away from her friend this long. She's been away from Chloe when Chloe went and got spayed. So that was a couple hours. But, she sits at the front door. And then yesterday she just went out back and she just sat there. And I was like, come on, Marley, come inside. And she didn't want to come in. I had to carry her in. So she's just kind of starting to go through a little bit of depression. So we may not be able to wait to get her a friend. We may have to find one soon. So I'm not going to let her be affected by what's happened. So anyways, any advice on that, guys? Because if people think that, we're just trying to replace Chloe, that is not even the case. We need to think of Marley's mental health because dogs get depressed. So even Stubby's kind of looking around going, why isn't she coming back yet? She's never been gone this long, Okay, sorry. Sometimes Darlene has to talk. This is my therapy. So welcome to my morning therapy session. All right. So let me see who's here. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Julie. Good morning. Thank you. I love my shirt too. This is, if you're in the club, this is your transfer that you'll get in February. So designers might already have it. Yay. So, and this does change color. So when I go outside, it's going to go blue. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Karen Ramonko. Good morning, Deb. Hi, Karen Russ. Peggy, no, they are not on the website. These were retired. So this retired in 2022. So I was in my sale recently. So if you need one, then I'm going to see how many I have and I'll be putting them into a kit. Yeah, they retired 2 years ago. So you're frozen? Are you frozen or I'm frozen, Betty? Hopefully, is anybody else frozen? Go out and back in. Hopefully you got it fixed. Hi, Janine. Good morning. Hi, Peggy. Peggy, waiting for the cube to restock again. Okay, so if you're not a designer and you want to get your hands on this, I have extras of the cube. But if you're a designer, just wait because it'll come back. I promise. I'm not sure when. There is a list, and if they know when it's coming, they'll put an approximate date. So if you're a designer, go to your back office and go to your resource center, and there's a list of product, and you can see when it is approximately coming back. So hi, Mary Lee. Hi, Tony. Good morning. Hi, April. Tony tried to make an order to see if the cube is added, and it didn't add. Then that means that it's out of inventory. If the club one didn't add, then you will need to talk with customer service about that because I can't help you with that. Just wait till they're open. They open at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So, and then you can just do chat. So they open in 1 hour and 12 minutes. And just do the chat because that's the easiest way to do. Don't leave a message. Is the block painted? It's painted white when it comes. And then I'm going to paint, it's not a chalk, it is a chalkable surface. Yeah, it comes white. Okay, so it does come white. I'm going to finish painting it. Peggy, it's cold in, oh, I bet it is cold in Canada. Yes, there is a video for my shirt. It was when Sue was here and we made it and tried to go outside and trying to figure out. Yes, it was like at the beginning of this month. So just takes a little while to adjust because, yeah, some of your dogs have to go through that. Yeah, I think it's hard because she's a puppy and she just, she's used to having somebody there. From day one, she had her sister. So Karen says orders from first of the month get next month's yes. So February order will go with March transfer. Yes, exactly. So, hi Karen West. Good morning. Mary, my two diddles bonded immediately and everyone. Yes, absolutely. Hi Monique. Hi Sylvia. Hi, Denise. Okay, let's get started, guys. Sorry, I am like a chatterbox this morning. This is our project. Hi, Pam. How are you? I'm just gonna keep looking to see who hops on. We're gonna start with painting this. It kind of is a good thing that I didn't get it all painted last night because I can show you how I do it, even though it's kind of a pain. And then be thinking which ones I should put on here because, like I said, on the very top, I'm gonna put this little frame that I created, and these will be available by themselves. So if you already have the block, you can get these little cutie pies. There's a Nomi, and then there's a little truck that says Irish, and then Lucky, and it has some shamrocks in the back of it. So those are going to go on the sides. But all these, Shamrock 17, the leprechauns made me do it, the luckiest. I pinch back this little hat. I have charm. I really don't want to do the rainbow because I'm not getting out all the colors. Who needs luck? This is kind of fun. This might go on the side and we'll kind of put one in each corner. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sassy Lass. Oh, that's what needs to go on the top, guys. Sassy Lass, don't you think? At least on one of the sides. So you help me decide while we're doing all of this. So let's tape this off and we'll get started with painting this, and then we'll get a little board and we will do all of our other stuff. So lots of colors. Yes. Was wondering if it is a chalkable chip surface. Yes, it is. No, it's not a chalkable chip surface. It is painted wood. So hi Chris, hi Laura, good morning. Hi Kristen, good morning. How are you? Okay, the way that I paint my blocks is I tape them off because I am not good, just like ceilings, I am not good at doing the surface. So I've painted two sides. What I do on my blocks is I paint two sides and I paint in the same color. Now I'm going to tape my next squares. So I'm just going to tape along here. Sorry that I didn't get this all done, but it also allows me to show you what I do. And there's a piece, this blue painter tape is going to kind of come off because I went to put it on my board the other day and I'm like, no, I don't want blue painter's tape on there. Okay, so that's one separate piece. Okay, so that way I can paint this. Okay, so it's just like taping off the ceiling or taping off a wall. You're taping off the area that you don't want to paint. So I only want to paint this part, and then I want to paint this other one. So I'll do the two opposite sides the same color. So let's tape this side too, so we can do both at the same time. And this painted wood, it does take a couple of coats of paint usually. So I'm going to do a lighter green, and I am going to do gold. Okay, so those will be my next two colors to do. And you know what? If it's not perfect on the edges, that's okay, because I usually go back and I sand my edges a little bit and make them a little bit rustic. Just because I know I'm not going to be perfect. Okay, so there we go. We got those done. So let's get this part started. Let's do our gold. I'm just going to do gold here. So how about if I put some into a little palette dish thing, and that will be easy. Yeah, CC block. It is. Yeah, this is a Chocolate block. So I'm just going to, maybe I don't need any there. Maybe we can just paint it like this. So we're going to do the two sides gold. Okay. So the first one's easy because, you're just sitting down like this, but the second side you have to hold. And I am going to have to do 2 coats of this because it's not going to cover. That white paint, for some reason, is just really difficult to cover. If it was plain wood, it would soak up the paint and it would be easier. But okay, so there's my first side. Now I can't just flip it over because it's going to, it has paint on it. So I have to hold it. Okay, so this is what I've been doing. So I just hold it for the second side, and I'll put myself in the corner in a moment and get some paint on there. That was the reason why I was going to put some in this dish, because sometimes it's hard to juggle the paint. Okay, so I just want to put 2 light coats. I don't want to put thick, heavy, globby coats. Okay, so 2 thin coats is better, and just get it all smoothed out. So it's just like painting a wall, and then we'll take off that blue painter's tape, okay? It could leak down just like on walls. It can leak down and you're chasing it back and forth. I'm not gonna chase it. I will sand my edges. Okay, so now I can sit it like this, and the 2 sides will dry while I am painting my other stuff. So, and then I'll just get a second coat on there as I have time. Okay, let me just clean up my mess that I just made. Okay, I'm gonna get a small board, and we're gonna hope that that will work. Okay, so I wonder if you sanded it. Yeah, it might. So absolutely, I haven't tried that yet. So let me just get myself up in the corner now. Darlene, go to the corner. There we go. There I am. Hi guys. Okay, let me get a board. My board has all these papers attached to it. Let's get us a board to paint, to put stuff on. Okay, and we will be chalking, but we don't need this yet. So let me move my chalk paste up. Let's only have the stuff that we absolutely need right here. Okay, move those. All right, so we have a board that has tape on it. This is, I just turn the tape ends under, and I roll up a little piece in the center. This just holds everything. Now, what I'm gonna do on this, I'm gonna paint it all one color, and I'm gonna kind of take a sponge little brush and brush other colors in here. It's kind of like an ombre, but I want my base coat color first. Okay, my truck I'm gonna paint black, and then I'm gonna do all my different colors. So black is gonna be the back part. My license plate, I think I'll do it with white so it shows up. And then Irish will be white. These will be green. I'm gonna do this, I think we'll do gray, gray, brown. Okay, we have our little shamrocks here. Let's see. There's shamrocks there. Let's move some of this stuff. Let's move this down. Let's do all the shamrocks at the top. So white, white, green, green. And then we have little tiny mirrors, which can get lost easily. So little tiny mirrors are gray. Okay, so this is just like a little miniature truck. Okay, this is going to be black, like the color of the truck there. And then we have little tiny light red and yellow. Okay, and then we have our Nomi. Okay, so here's our Nomi. He has a backer. I didn't just have it so you would glue it onto there. It's easier to glue him onto a backer, so it's definitely worth it. Hi, Nicholas. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming. What brand of paint is the gold one? Oh, okay. So the gold one is Ceramcoat. I use whatever I have on the shelf. So that one is Ceramcoat. So hi, Lori. How are you? Okay, here's another little shamrock, but I want to keep it separate because I want to keep all their pieces where they're supposed to go. Okay, hands and nose, I have that color. His beard, I always like to do a reddish color. I need to grab one black for my shoes, and then let's just do a solid green. Okay, so this is the backer to glue everything onto. That makes it really easy. Okay, so we have all of our pieces there, and we're going to be putting them onto our little cube. So randomly we'll just dry that, and maybe I should dry it and put a second coat before I start anything, so that can really be drying. So let's do that. Let's dry this. Gold actually dries pretty quickly. There's something about it that just the properties of it, it's more of a thinner paint, and so it actually does dry more quickly. So we're going to be putting this on our little cube, and we're going to be decorating 5 sides of this. We won't decorate the bottom one because there's no reason to. It's not like we're going to roll the cube. The cube's going to sit on a shelf or on a table. We're almost dry. Almost. All right, so let's do our second coat on that. I know. I love all the little things. Absolutely. Okay, let me do what I was going to originally do. Let me put some gold in a little palette dish to make it easier on me because it's hard for me to juggle everything. And there are some little lumps in here. This gold is probably 10 years old, honestly. Let me grab a paper towel. You guys, if you have questions along the way, just pop them in there. I am always happy to help. And we have great helpers on here that answer questions when they see that Darlene's too busy. Yeah, I absolutely love that about us, that we are a community of people that love craft, but we also love each other. Okay, let me just get that out of there. I might have to open it up. There's like this big old long stringy thing in there that I needed to pull out. Okay. Well, okay, so can I ask you guys a question? Do any of you have a Lhasa Apso? Because for some reason, oh, I didn't need another paintbrush. I have one already. My husband is being drawn to looking at them because Chloe was not a purebred. When we got her DNA done, Chloe was part Lhasa Apso, part Maltese, part Pekingese, and half Shih Tzu. Okay, so she was mainly Shih Tzu, like half Shih Tzu, but she had other things in her, and her fur was just so soft. Okay, so my husband's like, well, if we do get another one so that Marley has someone to play with, maybe we should look at Lhasa Apso or Maltese. And I mean, I want a good little pet for a little sister for Marley, you know. I mean, I'm not giving up hope that somebody has Chloe and just hasn't had time to take her to the vet. But today is day 12 of her being missing. And, you know, I have to also accept that she may never come back. Somebody might have her and they might just say, oh, this is a cute puppy, I'm going to keep it. And the thing is that we're close to the border, and so you have people that would do that. Honestly, you do. So your in-law has two, and they're really soft. That's what I was thinking. Very, very soft. Oh, Nicola, you're new to crafting. You might not be able to. Okay, perfect. But yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Hi, Deb. How are you? All right. Let's do some of our shamrocks. Let's get some of our green going here. I actually want to grab another green that I think is a really good one, holly green. But I do want to do like a lighter color with this one because I have a lot of darker green already on that. So let's grab some green. This is going to be Hauser light green, and we're going to base coat some of our shamrocks. Can you guys see? Do I need to go in a little bit closer? I can. Questions are always good. Absolutely, guys. Ask all the questions. And there we go. That's better. There we go. I try to keep looking over, but sometimes Darlene just gets going. So let's get all of these guys base coated. So this is Hauser light green. My choice for paint is always the Americana. So DecoArt Americana, that is my choice that I like because it is so available to me at my stores that are local. And even now, you know what? Hobby Lobby got it back. I don't know why, because I swear they said we're never going to have it again, and they were clearancing it, but all of a sudden it's back. Maybe people threw a fit, you know? Maybe they listened. Maybe they actually listened when people threw a fit. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Who has plans this weekend? What's going on in your life this weekend? Okay, I'm going to do these two medium-sized ones up here. Can you guys see that? Those are the medium-sized ones. Okay. And then now we're going to get another green color out. Let's get I really want to go with this darker green, the holly green. Yeah, for some reason. Okay. Because I want a good contrast. I just want a good contrast with this. Okay, so we're still going to do chalking on this cube. So keep in mind that I'm going to need help with colors and all that. Actually, I got out 2 colors for my chalk. I don't know what else I have in there. Okay, so this is holly green. Who has something fun this weekend? I have nothing. I have Darlene has a messy house and needs to clean it. That's what's on my agenda. I swear it's just been one thing after another, travel and all of that. I have a very messy house, guys. It's sad to say, but okay, I told you guys I was going to keep my Christmas tree up till the end of January. I told you that because I didn't have a chance to enjoy it. Okay, white, we're going to do Irish in white, and we're going to do Lucky in white. You know what, guys? I'm changing my mind. That Lucky needs to be in gold. Let me get let me get my gold. The Lucky needs to be in gold. And if I have to go back over it with my gold license plate all the way, guys. If I have to go back over it with a pen, I will do that. So yeah, my Christmas trees are still up. Sorry. I'm one of those. I am one of those that, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to do that. I condone it. Thank you, Cheryl. You're so sweet. I love wood painting. Wood painting is my passion. Starting to get your pictures made for the June show. Yes, absolutely. It is never too early to start. So that's great. That is great. Okay, I need to assemble the stuff that my granddaughter has painted. She's taking this week off again because she knows that Grandma has so many things already painted. Warm beige for the nose and for the little hands. So yeah, I need to get caught up. I just need to chalk ink the edges and glue together on most things. Okay, I need to find my reddish color for my beard. My beard. For this beard. For my Nomi's beard. Okay, so burnt orange is a great color for that. Your tree stays up all year. My tree at the cabin stays up all year, and then my tree right here in the craft room stays up all year. But my husband would pitch a fit. Literally. Because I have two Christmas trees with Christmas ornaments on them. 3 Christmas trees. Oh my gosh, 3 Christmas trees. And all my decorations are still up because, guys, I didn't get to enjoy it. Okay, so this was burnt orange. Yeah, burnt orange for that. I didn't really get to enjoy it because you know how it goes with crafting. Crafting is a lot of work, and being able to enjoy your stuff doesn't always happen. Okay, so gray and gray and gray. Okay, so this is black and black. Okay. Just so you know. Okay, so black for the truck and then black for this little piece here. So I'm not making excuses, but I'm just saying that I don't have a lot of time to enjoy it. So when it comes to January is kind of my wind down time, which never happened. It didn't stop. It did not slow down for us. Our website kept just running as fast as could be. And anyways, I wanted to enjoy having my stuff up because I only put it up the week before Christmas. So I have to take it down. So I told him I'd have it down by the end of January, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the last day of January. Is that correct? Let me look and see. Oh, today's the last day of January. Oh, guys, I'm on a deadline today. So tonight by midnight, I have to have it down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Just wondering if it based on new. Oh, perfect. Okay. Just keep asking questions. Your mom's Christmas tree is still up too. Yeah, and it's okay. Karen said just ordered a folding shelf to help. Yes, perfect. Those folding shelves are great, Karen. I love them. And crates work great too. Crates, the wooden crates, you can pack stuff in, and you can also use them for height on your table. So practice setting things up and figure out how things go. You can also wrap boxes with fabric for your table. Okay, I'm going to use slate gray for the tail. What is that? For this part. Anyways, tailgate. For this part right here. And yeah, tailgate. That's right. And then the bumper. And then these 2 mirrors are slate gray. Sorry, guys. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Maria. How are you? Yes, I know, Karen Ross. I messed up. So I have to have everything down by today. Ooh, I'm glad we're having this conversation. Guys, thank you for having this conversation with me because now I know my deadline. My deadline is tonight. So maybe today during my craft crafting and during my work day, because I work doing my bookkeeping. Maybe, I forgot to paint shoes and I forgot to paint the hat. Let's do that. Maybe I'll have a few spare moments to go and do that, to be able to tear that down. Okay, I'm going to use the Hauser light green for the hat. And then the shoes, let's do his shoes brown. Let's use that brown that I just used. So for the little running board thing right here, I used sable brown. Hey Irene, how are you? Oh, thank you so much, Nicholas. I appreciate that. That is awesome of you. We always love that. And I do Happy Mail. So that's a good thing. You get on that list. Okay, so for the red, I really don't need that much. I'm going to open up my little bottle and I'm just going to grab some from the lid because I don't need to put any on there. So this is the tail. This is the brake lights. Okay, so we have brake lights and then we're going to have a yellow, like hazard lights, running lights. I don't know what they are. I guess they're the running lights. Okay, so red. Yay. Okay, this is going to be so cute. And it's almost time to paint the other sides of that cube because it's almost dry. And this is all going to go onto a cube. Okay, so I'm going to just use my finger. We're finger painting this morning. How about that? Usually I do that by accident, but hey, I did that on purpose this morning. Okay, so then we have two little tiny dots that are lights. They're teeny tiny. If you don't want to paint these, you can always just paint onto your little truck. Okay, so I'm just using a stylus to just grab some paint from inside the lid so that I'm not having to put it onto this. Okay, so we're going to do the next sides of the block here in a moment, but let's kind of dry all this first. So that way we can see, do we need to do anything else? I'm not sure. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Do I have a coffee bean grinder? Accidentally bought beans. Oh, I don't. I have done that before. You can take it back to the grocery store and they'll let you grind it. Costco has one at the front of their store. I bet if you walked in, at least my Costco does, I bet if you walked in with it, they wouldn't even know. And you'd just say, oh, I forgot to grind my coffee, because they used to have one up at the front. Here you have wrap boxes with plastic. Oh yes, absolutely, for displays. Absolutely. How did I start my crafting journey? Oh, that is such a great question. Well, I think when I was born with a paintbrush in my hand. No, let me think about that as I'm drying this. So I basically have been crafting my entire life. I'm one of those people that just, I walk through a store and I see ideas. Everything that I look at is an idea. I actually started sewing at the age of 5. My mom had taught us all to read. At the age of 4, we learned how to read, and I started reading her Singer Sewing Machine book. My first true craft project would be sewing. Okay, let me set this to the side so we can do our block. We're going to set that to the side just for un momento, and we're going to do our other two sides. So I did the green side last night, the dark green, and I did the gold this morning. That looks pretty good. We're going to peel off the tape and then we're going to go. So I started sewing. My mom, she freaked out a little bit about it. My mom had Alzheimer's. She passed this last year, and she would tell me stories about myself as a child. She would say, my daughter, and she would tell me stories, even though she didn't realize she was telling her daughter these stories. But she would say, yeah, I went downstairs one day and Darlene was sewing on my sewing machine, and I called Ned, my dad, on the phone. I said, I don't know what to do with her. And he said, why? What's going on? He said, she is sewing on my sewing machine. And my dad said, let her sew. So right from the very beginning, I'm going to get new tape because it's always good to get new tape. Okay, so we have 4 sides painted. We're going to paint these other 2 sides, and then we're going to be able to start gluing things together. So I actually, can't take it back to Costa Rica. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. Just take it into a grocery store. They'll let you do it. I promise. They will. They'll let you do it. Just act like you bought it there. Just act like you bought it at the grocery store and take it in and grind it. No one will care. Honestly, I don't think they'll care. Most people are really kind about things like that, and they probably would even laugh about it. Honestly, Carrie, I would laugh. Terry, have a great day at work. What was my first craft project that I made? Well, as far as craft projects that I sold, my first craft projects that I made were doll clothes. But then I was a really interesting child because I babysat. Oops, I got, you know what? My gold is not dry. Let me grab a Clorox wipe. My first project that I made that I really love to do was some little wooden hearts that I sold. And I did Barbie clothes that I sewed them. I painted wood hearts. As far as crafting professionally like this, my first project that I painted as an adult that I did was a cute little heart for Valentine's, and it had a bear on it. And I remember selling it for $20 at my very first craft show that I paid $20 to be in. And I sold one other item, so I made $40 at my first craft show, and I was so excited that I was so excited. But it was a start, and I just didn't stop. I have been doing craft shows here in San Diego County for 38 years. That's a long time. I'm old. No, I turned 60 this year, and crafting has been a part of my life the whole time. Okay, we're going to do we have this taped off, so I taped off the other two sides. We're going to do this Hauser light green. So I'm going to bring back my little palette dish that has some paint in it. You bought it for me. Oh, you bought it for me. Oh, my neighbor has a grinder. You bought it for me. That's so funny. You're so cute. My neighbor has a grinder. So yes, you can send it this way, and I'll just take it to my neighbor's house. They have a grinder. So that is so sweet of you. You know how much I love my coffee. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 coats of paint on here. I absolutely love my coffee. That is so kind of you. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to ask you guys, what is your favorite thing to craft? I know a lot of you like to create wood products, but what else? Tell me something besides wood and besides chalking, what is your favorite craft project? What other things have you done in the past that you enjoy? I've done crochet. I attempted knitting. I am not a knitter. I can crochet. I've made doll clothes with crochet. I've created a scarf with crocheting, but it's hard on my hands. And I've done tons and tons of count across stitch in my life. I've done beautiful, gorgeous pictures with count across stitch that took forever, and then I gave them away. I would give them away for Christmas. What was my biggest craft that I made? Oh, you are such a great question asker. Thank you for asking all these questions. So my biggest project that I've made, wow, probably a huge quilt. So I've done great big quilts that I did by hand, like I hand stitched them. I would do a different square each week. I have gorgeous quilts that my mother-in-law has made me. So probably quilt projects are the biggest. A loom crochet glass etching, crocheting is just so calming. I'm kind of thinking when I have my surgery in April, I'm going to get out my crocheting that I've been putting off. Okay, so the first coat's dry. Let's get another coat on there. Let me just pour some of this on there. So we're doing the opposite sides. So we're putting 3 different colors on this block. I had already painted the dark green, and then we painted the gold first, and now we're doing the other 2 sides Hauser light green, so that we have different colors on here to chalk some colors, or some little St. Patrick's Day things, and also to put our little Nomi and our truck that we created. So those will all go on here. Okay, this is going to cover it. So we're just going to dry that, and then we're going to be done with our cube, and we'll be able to decorate that. So how fun is that? I love these little cubes, and they're lightweight. They actually don't weigh that much, which you would think that they would, but they're hollow. When I first got them, I'm like, oh my gosh, how much is it going to cost to ship this? Honestly, it doesn't even weigh half a pound. So if you're thinking about that, it's easy to ship. I have the perfect boxes. They're a 7x7 box that they ship in. The post office makes a box that's a 7x7 that we use all the time with our wedding orders. And it's the perfect size for this. Okay, make sure it's 100% dry, because I am going to do some chalking on this. All right. You guys are going to help me decide. Okay, remember, I needed help deciding on this. So I'm kind of thinking Sassy Lass needs to go at the top, because that would be me. I might just be a little sassy at times, maybe. You know, I just don't put up with anything. I really don't. I will shut people down, or I will not fight, as in yelling and fighting and all of that. I have a little boo-boo. So I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe, and let's see if we can wipe that off. Yep, perfect. Clorox wipes are great for stuff like that. And peel. So now we're going to have our block that is painted on all the sides. Bye-bye, painter's tape. Don't worry about the edges. We can ink the edges. We can sand them. We can make them look a little rustic. Or rusticy, is that a word? There's lots of crafters that love DIY. Absolutely. Absolutely. You would love to dabble. Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, it is great to just try different things. Absolutely. Just love being able to test out little different things. I mean, really, honestly. Okay, so I have like a little bit right there. I'm going to just get any of that little stuff that's stuck. Just kind of sand it a little bit. Okay, we're ready to go. Now what I have to decide, guys, is which one do I want to have up? Okay, I'm kind of thinking I want to have the gold up, because look at this. Let's bring back our stuff. Let's bring back here's our, we're going to glue this together. So we need to glue these guys together. That's probably our next step. But I wanted to decide which one. I think that needs to be like that, just like that. And then we're going to do Sassy Lass. I think we should do Sassy Lass right in there, but we'll have to get a different color out probably, or we'll do it all with green. Okay, let's glue our Nomi together. Let's get all our pieces. I'm not going to ink the edges on him. I'm going to have him just be plain. Okay, so we're just going to put him on here because he's so tiny. He really doesn't need to have everything. Here's his hands. Okay, and then we have our little truck. Let's see. Round peg, and you wrap the wool around, and then you pick up the peg. Oh, that's cool. I would love to see that. Would love to see that. Hi, Billy. How are you? Hi, Kathy. Oh, you're babysitting. How fun. How many? Are you babysitting grandkiddos? Or nieces and nephews? That sounds like a lot of fun. Karen loves needlework, embroidery, crewel, glass paint. You have a wide variety. I love doing different stuff. I find that having a variety. I have some. Okay, here's where we're gonna find. Did Darlene have an oopsie? I did. Okay, so I need to just paint that edge. I got some gray on there. No big deal. Now is the time to get all those things figured out that we need to do. Okay, there's all the stuff that goes with the truck. The truck's a little bit more difficult to glue together at where the shamrocks go. They don't always stay, but we will be fine. We're gonna get all the pieces out. Teeny tiny lights. Remember, they're tiny. If you happen to lose one, just paint it in. It's not a big deal, but they are very small. There's Irish and there's Lucky. Okay, I have all my pieces. So let's glue all this together, and then we can be doing some chalking on here while this kind of dries. Okay, so like I said, I made you a base to put this on because it's easier to do that. So let's just put some glue where his shoes are, his beard and his hat and get all that stuff on first. He actually is just a few pieces. Okay, so this little Nomi, this little leprechaun goes together really easily. Just start at the top and line his hat up. Kind of wiggle and get it seated down on there. 2 grandsons. One is at school until 3:40. Whoa, that's good. That's great. So, my wood painting. I have painted on wood since I was tiny. I actually started with oil painting on Saturdays with Bob Ross. I was a weird child. I used my babysitting money and I would get oil paints and I would paint every Saturday. I would watch and I would paint along. My mom probably still has some of those paintings. But as far as for crafting for money, I started in 1991. Oops, it almost jumped off the table. Here's his little hands. I started in 1991. I think it's 91, 2001. I think that makes sense. Maybe in the late 80s, actually, started crafting for money and I made wood projects. So one of my first wood projects was a simple little heart, and then I painted it, and then I drilled holes to put the little cup hooks that you use to hang a teacup, and I did it for people to put barrettes, or to hang hair ties and stuff. I think that's what I did it for. Anyways, and I would put the child's name on it. So that was one of my first projects that I sold, and I sold tons of them. And then another project that I made that I did wholesale, and I sold like throughout all the US and through many stores. I made a little heart, and it had buttons and a little bobbin with thread on it, and it had fabric little patch pieces, and it said grandmas are so special, moms are so special, and the sew was SEW, and I sold those throughout the US wholesale. And it was so crazy because it just really took off. You just never know about stuff. Okay, so I'm just gluing everything together. I like to use Aleene's Tacky Glue. It is my favorite because that just works for me. So, hi Judy Kirk, how are you? Hi Sarah. Good morning, guys. We're talking about how did we get started in our first projects. Judy, what was one of your first craft projects? Judy is famous for her birdhouses. When her dear hubby was alive, he made the most fabulous birdhouses for her to paint and decorate. She's very famous for her birdhouses. So, okay, just gluing this all together, and then we'll set it to the side and we can do chalking. We're almost done with it. We're going to need a little tiny Q-tip to do part of this because the little lights are so teeny tiny that they are difficult to do. But this is going to go on our cube. So it's a teeny tiny truck and a little Nomi. And we're going to do some chalking on the little block. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a Q-tip and I'm going to put some glue on it just like this. Okay, so I have a little tiny Q-tip and I'm going to apply my glue right like that. And let me grab just a little bit more and apply it. And then I need some up where the mirrors are. So Judy's in charge of one of the craft shows that I do. So I'm going to be missing her craft show. I'm kind of bummed. I will be in Jamaica with one of our other crafter friends. I'm taking her on my trip. So I will miss Judy's craft show this spring. It's kind of a bummer because it's one of my favorites. I have a couple of favorites, you know. It's funny because I'm like, I don't want to play favorites, but I do have a couple of favorite craft shows, and hers is one of them that I always just love doing because the people are just so nice there. But I am going to be missing that because I'm going to be on my trip in Jamaica with Miss Cindy. I'm going to take Cindy again. We're going to have a great time. Isn't this so cute? this little truck. So this is going to go onto our cube. So while these are drying, we are going to do some stuff on here. So this little frame is going to go on here. I'm kind of thinking I want to plug in my hot glue gun to help me. So when it's time to glue these on, that I have a little helper. Because remember, the hot glue is great because what happens with the hot glue is that use regular glue and then a couple of dots of hot glue and it'll stick right away. Okay, so do you guys agree that I need to put Sassy Lass up here? I'm kind of thinking I do. And I only grabbed a couple of chalk paste colors. So I'm thinking that I have to do this all with moss. Let's cut that out. I know in Jamaica, I know I really wanted to. It was so hard because I really debated on canceling, but I just can't. I need to go. I need to have the time. I really honestly need to. Okay, so we have other decisions to make. Okay, so Sassy Lass is going to go there. We're going to use our chalk paste to do that. Okay, so this is coming off for now. Okay, so Sassy Lass is going to go in the center. Now, we have our sides. We need to decide what to do. Where are these going to look good? I think these are going to look good on the dark one. Okay, isn't that cute like that? But maybe I need to do something with... Well, it kind of shows up. So that one shamrock is... It doesn't show up as well, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine because that'll be one side, and then we'll flip it over, and then this side is going to have our little Nomi on. Isn't that going to be so cute? Those are going to be cute. Okay, so that leaves two sides this color that we need to put something on. Okay, help me decide. I'm kind of thinking that I put this and do a pattern, like do 4 of those. What do you think of that? But what else should I put on there? I'm kind of thinking that would look kind of cool. Do that in gold and just make a pattern. Okay. Does that sound great on that side? Okay. So there's one more side like this. It was a catalog that you did hanging dried onion. Oh, that's awesome. I know. I'm bummed I'm missing your show. I really am bummed. The other side, I'm just going to put something simple on there. Which one should I do? I could just do this and simply have this and then the gold, but then it kind of leaves a little bit of other area. What I'll probably do is I'll use these little shamrocks here and there. I think that's what anybody have an opinion which one I should use? Anyone? Anybody? Bueller? I kind of like this. I think it's cute because we have the leprechaun on one side, so maybe he's chasing the gold. All right, I'm going to do it since nobody wants to tell me what to do today. You're forcing me, March 17th. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's put this in the corner, and let's put March. It's not March. It's a Shamrock 17. Let's put this up in this corner. How about like that? I think that would be cute. Let's do that. All right. You talked me into it. Okay, so you don't have to do a lot to these. All right. I'm going to fuzz them on my t-shirt. I'm just going to stick it onto my t-shirt and fuzz it a couple times. That just means it's getting a little bit of fuzz. I'm going to fold my corner under so that it's easy to peel that up. I'm going to stick it right down in the corner. And we will do, I'm wondering, I kind of feel like, guys, I need to get some black because I don't feel like that is going to come out the right way. I kind of feel like I need to have black for this, or maybe it will. Oh, it's darker. It's not that dark though. Maybe it needs to be black. Where's my black? There's my black. Okay, so we'll do the bottom part, the kettle part black, and then we'll do gold. Okay, and then this part, let's do this part. I'm gonna fuzz it on my t-shirt. And then let's fold our corner under so it's easy to peel that up. This is going to go up in the corner, right like that. Maybe a little bit closer to the corner. Or should I go diagonal? Oh, let's do diagonal. Let's do diagonal. How about that? That would be great. Diagonal. I'm not sure if this color is going to be dark enough. Do I have another green? Darn. What other green? Oh, I do. You guys. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I need to switch gears right here, and I need to use Meadow because that's going to stand out. Do the pot with gold, with the pot of gold with gold floating in. Let's see. Do the pot of gold with gold. Okay, oh, the rainbow. I'm not going to do the rainbow because it's too many colors. Okay, let's do all this with meadow. Meadow's a darker color. So I'm just going to do all of it. Okay, I don't know how gold's going to show up on here. I'm kind of thinking maybe the bottom part needs to be just dark green. Okay, let's do the bottom part dark green. Okay, peel that up. There's our little Shamrock 17. Look how easy that is. Easy peasy, guys. These are reusable. Okay, save them. Don't throw them away. You can reuse those. Give them to your kiddos or grandkids to play with. Get them some little discs. Let's do the bottom part in green. And then we're going to do our gold coming out of it. Okay, so that will be good. I didn't want it all to be gold. Okay, so there's the bottom part. Now this is going to dry quickly, but we're going to use a heat gun to help hasten the drying. And I need to have a small little thing, so you can cut these in half. Okay, if you don't have a detail tool, really at your service, grab a little squeegee, cut it. I'm going to grab some of this gold. This is Nominee. So Nominee is now going to be full-time color. I'm hoping that they retire the other gold. Okay, and then let's peel. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, you can see it. Look at that. That's really cute, just like that. Perfect. Perfect. Do you have gold glitter? I don't. I don't have gold glitter. I am not a glitter person. What happens to me is I get itchy from glitter. Okay, so let's try this. And then the other side, we're going to use this as a pattern. We maybe can put something in the center. I'll bring back the transfers and you can tell me. Okay, so drying. Make sure it's 100% dry before you switch it over and you move it to the other side, because if you mess it up, you're going to be sad. Sometimes that shimmer takes a little bit longer to dry. Be patient. Be patient, my child. Okay, looks good, looks good. Okay, I'm going to flip it. Gonna flip it over. And we're flipping. Yeah, glitter is like a pain in the booty. Okay, see, my thoughts were just a pattern. Like, just do a pattern. I'm going to do a pattern, okay? And I'm just going to do it in gold. And if we have to wash it, we have to wash it. So sometimes you can get away with being able to just do, okay, I probably am going to have to dry in between. So let's do this. Let's do this corner, and then let's dry, and we'll wash this really quickly. And then I think we'll be fine. Okay, so we may not even have to wash it. Okay, so here's my gold. And scrape off the excess. And then we're going to move this quickly, and we're going to do the next one down in this corner. Okay, there's one. How pretty is that? Okay, going to go to this next corner. I might even be able to keep going. We'll see. Let me see how it works out. I think it will overlap. I think this little pattern is going to overlap just a tiny bit. Okay, there's my next one. Okay, if I went up here, then it would go over that. So we need to dry really quickly. And then we'll just keep it moving. moving. Keep it moving. This is going to be super cute with all this stuff on here. I really don't decorate for St. Patrick's Day, but this year I think I'm going to. It's raising up just a little bit. Okay, so let me just tap it down. Okay, go again. What other holidays did you? Valentine's. That's the only other one I did. I have an everyday project for the block too. I just haven't done it yet. I have an everyday one. Okay, so that's what happens when you're impatient. It starts to raise up. I'm just going to tap it down. Okay, I'm ready to do the other two things. Yeah, I think it'd be cute for Halloween. I just think it's really a cute little thing. So, okay, I'm going to do, I hope it doesn't really overlap, but it might. It might. Okay, so going to go here, and then I'll do the bottom one. I'm going to just try it. Okay, it might have kind of dried on there, so it might look a little different. That's okay. We're going to be fine with it. We're not going to sweat the small stuff today because, girlfriend, it is all small stuff in life. And we're just going to go with it. Okay, perfect. When it dries, it's going to be fabulous. Okay, now this one is going to go right here. So this is just a pattern side. We're just doing a pattern side on this side. And then we'll do the top. We're going to do Sassy Lass because that might be me at times. It might have been me in my younger years. I'm not that way. Ask Judy. I'm really calm. I have a way I can talk people off the ledge. Okay, now we just have to dry that a little bit so that we can turn it and continue to work. Okay, so let's dry a little bit and then we'll turn it and we'll do the top part. There is one little area that I missed. So let me just take my stylus. Guys, if you have something where you missed an area. Hi, Sandy. How are you? No problem. Easter would be really cute. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make sure we do an Easter block. These blocks are just fun. Okay, I'm going to touch this up with the stylus. No one's going to know. Don't you tell them. Don't you tell my secrets. And I have an area here that I must have either touched or it pulled up. Okay. All right. So we can go ahead and we can go up. This is going to be Sassy Lass. We're going to do this in the center like this. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get this on here and then I'll peel this part up. Okay, so take your transfer. I'm going to fuzz it on my shirt just a tiny bit, even though this is gold paint, so it really isn't going to stick. Fold your corner under so that you can easily peel that up. It doesn't hurt the transfer. Take my word for it. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this in my dark green. It's not going to show up if I don't, because gold on gold is not going to work, girlfriend. So I'm going to take Meadow. Meadow's going to be a great color, and we're just going to do this whole thing in Meadow. And then we're going to peel. It's that easy. If you can butter toast, you can chalk. Our transfers are really cool. They have a silk screen in them. They don't just have open stencil. They have a silk screen that helps you get all that little tiny detail like that. And then you're just going to wash this in your sink with water. That's all it takes. So let me dry. Yeah, I think with the Easter bunny on it. So it's on my list. I would have loved to put this into, let me just dry the side again. I would have loved to have put this block into my monthly kit, but it's an odd shape to mail. It really needs to be mailed by itself. I'll go back and I'll do a count and see how many of these I have left. I think I have probably a dozen. And then we'll all post it. But last night I just was tired. Sorry, I don't always get everything done. Look at how cute that is. And I was going to go back and kind of sponge paint a little bit. Should I do that? Should I get some other greens in there? Or should I leave it how it is? I kind of like it the way it is. But what do you guys think? Do you think I should put a little bit of other greens in there or just leave it? I'm kind of thinking leave it. I'm going to leave it. Okay, so we have this, and then we have these two things to put on the sides. So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put, have you sent your package yet? Oh, let me see. Okay, so your package, which package, Cheryl? If you add the Valentine's block. Which package? Tell me which one. I know that, your monthly kit. So I can't add the block in with that. I can add the pieces. I can add the pieces that go with the Valentine's one. I can't add the block because the block doesn't fit. The monthly kit ships in that pizza box. And so the only thing that fits in there would be like something flat. But I can add the kit if you have the block already. Do you already have the block? If you have the block already, then I can add the pieces. If you don't have the block already, then I need to, it has to ship separate because it just doesn't fit in there. Because that's thicker. The pizza box is 2 inches tall. These blocks are 5 inches, and maybe just a little bit, 5 point something. Yeah. Okay, so what I did, guys, I put regular glue and then I put little dots of hot glue. We're going to flip this over and we are just going to put it right in here. I created this. I just put a bunch of different shamrocks and then I welded together. I unfilled the center. If you know how to use Corel Draw, that's what I did. Okay, so that's the top. Okay, and then make sure that you're doing everything the correct way up. Like this is up, so you're gonna turn it this way, okay? So that you're always having it. This doesn't have an up or down, but you want to make sure that you don't have your truck upside down. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like I need to add something to the top of this truck or change that color. It's so much like this. It's so much like that color. Maybe I need to do something. What do I need to do to it to change the top part? Just a little bit. Maybe ink the edges. Maybe just ink the edge of it a little bit so it stands out. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm just going to ink the edges of those. Okay, so this is all dry now. So that was kind of the key to glue all that together so it could be sitting and drying. And oh, you have a block. Perfect. Yes, we can add the pieces. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, I can do that. Absolutely. I will make a note. Okay, so I'm going to put my regular glue on here. I like the Aleene's Tacky Glue. Guys, use whatever you like. You do not have to change to what I have. I promise. If you have glue and it's working well for you, then use that. I use Aleene's Tacky Glue because I need to have extra time with stuff, and it just works for me. Been using it forever. However, on this, I am going to plop some hot glue in there, and that is going to adhere to that immediately, so that when I put my little truck up here and line him up and press him down, he's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to fall off of there when I stand it up. Okay, so just press down, hold it in place. And then I'm going to clean up a little bit. This glue kind of seeps out of here. I'm going to clean up just a little bit of that glue. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to use my stylus. The stylus is great for that. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over. So remember, we're going this way, and then this side is this. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put our little Nomi, our little leprechaun gnome is going to go right there. If you wanted to ink him, you can. I just chose not to this time. It's totally up to you guys what you do. Okay, I'm going to put my little leprechaun in there. I'm going to put glue all around him, and then in the very center, I'll put some of the hot glue. Okay, so that hot glue is your key. And make sure you don't put the hot glue next to this glue because it just doesn't, it's not a good thing. Put Nomi in the corner and, okay, let me see. And which one? Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day. You are so smart. Okay, let's see if that fits. Let's see if it fits. You are just like in the nick of time. I think it'll fit. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And then the gnome in the corner. I didn't put the hot glue on it yet. You are so smart. Thank you. That's a great idea. I love it. I love when you guys come up with all those ideas for me. Okay, so thank you. And I'm glad I looked up. Good morning, Cindy. Dots around the shamrock. Oh yeah, I could do that. Let me go back and do dots around the shamrock. Sure. Okay, I'm going to press him down there. And then let's do this kind of diagonal. Oh my gosh, that's going to be perfect. Okay, so let's do it in gold. We're going to do it in gold. So I'm going to fuzz it on my t-shirt. I'm just going to stick it on my t-shirt a couple of times so that it doesn't stretch or anything. I actually don't have to fill the corner. Let's do it diagonal. Perfect, guys. And I'm going to do it in gold. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can find a light green, like my shimmer green. Which one is that? The shimmer olive. Let me see if I can find shimmer olive. Sorry, I am going through my drawers in here. Yep, there it is. How about shimmer olive? Shimmer olive. Might be really cute. Let's do shimmer olive on that. Perfect, guys. Okay, we might not be done yet. We might be adding some more details. Okay, so shimmer olive should stand out. If it doesn't, guys, then we can actually redo it. Because instead of doing gold, I thought shimmer olive might be perfect. And maybe what we need to do is we need to paint that little shamrock with shimmer olive. Look at that. That is so cute. You guys are such smarty pants. Thank you. I will take all the help I can get. Let's dry that, though, so that I don't touch it. Let's dry it. Hi, Laura. How are you? We're making a little Shamrock little St. Patrick's Day block. I'm going to flip this and we'll see where do we need to add something. Make sure you're not just holding that on there because guys, it can be a problem. It can bubble up. You know what? His hat. Oh, we need to do his hat. Okay, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Okay, let me grab a paintbrush. Let's paint his hat with shimmer. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it. You guys can, if you need to leave, I completely understand. I won't cry because there's no crying and talking or crafting. But let's see what else we can do. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, there's this cute hat with the shimmer olive. Oh my gosh. It is so adorable, guys. I love it. Here we go. Dry, dry, dry. Because we're going to flip it, so we really do need to dry it. We do need to dry. Perfect. I'm loving this. Who else loves this? Okay, so here's our other side. It might be kind of boring to you, but I don't want to do too much. Sometimes less is more. Okay, here's our other side. I need to do something, and now it's not going to sit properly. That's okay, because it doesn't have to. It's absolutely fine, just like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, there isn't room for anything else on here, but I am going to do something with, somebody said do little white dots on this shamrock. I'm going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to get my palette dish here, and I'm going to get some white paint, and I'll go around that little shamrock, and I'll just use white. Okay, so how can you get a list for the paint colors for the kits who just received? You would go back to each of the videos. Each video, as you watch it, will tell you what paint colors you need. If it is the monthly kit has a list. The monthly kit has a list, and it tells you. But as far as all the other stuff, I don't keep track as I go. But I do kind of use the basic colors. I use the same colors over and over. If you have a specific one that you need help with, I can probably look at it and tell you which colors I used. But I don't print them out, unfortunately. I mean, it's on our list to do that. Hey, on the website, maybe we put all of the colors that we used. If I had another person to help me with that, then I could do that. But it just has not been, hasn't been something I've been able to do yet. However, it doesn't mean in the future we won't do that. I would love to be able to have every kit have a QR code that you scanned. Okay, now I have to do the other ones. Now I have to keep going, guys, because I need to do all of these. This is so cute like this. Great idea. I will take all the suggestions that you have. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. And just know, all of my videos are also on YouTube. So I started doing that about mid last year. I started uploading every single video because I had friends that were losing their Facebook page, and it really would make me sad to lose all of my tutorials, and then my people can't go back, and sometimes they pull out a kit and it's like 2 years later they're painting it, and they need to go back and find out, how did you do this, how did you assemble it, what colors did you use? So I started uploading every morning. As soon as I'm done, I upload the video to YouTube, and so they're all there. Look at that. That looks really cute. And then I just need one little tiny dot on each of these little cutie pies. And then I think we're done. Guys, I think we're done. Let me try this. You did not receive the list for your monthly kit. Okay, so the monthly kit is the January kit. So the January kit, I can email it to you. So if you send me a message, that's the Valentine's one. So it should have had the colored sheets in there that show you how to create. It had a picture of each of the finished product. You can send me a message, and I will email you that, and you could print it out or look at it on your screen. So yeah, every one of those should have had it, but we're human. We are human, unfortunately. So I'm gonna say that it could possibly go out without it because we're human. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so adorable. I'm loving it. Sassy Lass. Okay, and we got our little Happy St. Patrick's Day leprechaun, and we have this side that says Shamrock 17 and our pot of gold, and then we have our cute little truck, and then we have our pattern again, and then our top. Isn't this just adorable? Yeah, just look again. I can email it to you. Absolutely can do that. So because those kids have so many things in them, we make a copy, we print out. In fact, I went through so much ink yesterday because I was printing out all of those sheets for you guys. I have 20 of the boxes ready to go. It is, let me see if I can pop it up here. It is super cute. The Easter one, it is going to be so fun. So if you didn't see yesterday, let me see here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to show you if it'll load. Okay. This is the Easter one. If you weren't here yesterday, this is the Easter one. So all that stuff there. So we have the word Easter. Then at the back, there's a little stacker that is a bunny, a sheep, and a chickie chick. And then in the corner, we have the bunny butt. I don't know if you can kind of see the bunny butt there sticking out of the carrots. That goes in the basket. And then we have the bunny with the eggs in the water globe. And then your little freebie there, I'm going to always include a freebie, is the bead set. So that's the freebie. All right, guys, I think we're ready to go up to myself. All right, we're all done. Wasn't that fun? This was so much fun, guys. I love it. So this will be cute on a table. It'll be cute with a little collection of your St. Patrick's Day. A lot of people don't decorate for St. Patrick's Day, but if you had this on your desk at work, how adorable would this be? Okay, I'm going to go count and see how many of the transfers I have, and I'll get that posted. The kit will be discounted. All right, and then this is lightweight, so it doesn't even weigh half a pound. It's not going to be that much. I know. Thank you. I'm plugging my glue gun right now. Thank you for the reminder, because you know me. You know how I am. All right. So yeah, it's just so cute. I love it. I love this little box or block or whatever it is. Whatever this is, I love it. All right. There we go. I'm the sassy lass, I guess. I guess I am. I really am not. But here's the thing. I've always lived my life with my toe kind of on the line. If you know what that means. I have always been the person to push things to the limit. That's my personality. So if they say you can only go this far, my toe's probably hanging over the line going, okay, is this okay? Is this okay? Okay, so you still have all these left over. You can use these on your mirror, and the chalk paste washes off. You can use it, a teacher can put it on her board. You can use it on your hand. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. I absolutely love this one. You know, sometimes I create things in my mind and I go, is it really going to work? And then I work through it with you guys. And that is the best thing, is that I'm able to have help and add things and do this and do that. And if I'm stuck, somebody throws out an idea, and it is just the best thing. I love the community that we have here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate your friendship and all your messages. I look forward to tomorrow. We're going to have a fun one tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Love you so much. Bye.